Hello, my name is Crystal Nguyen, and I'm going to be teaching a lesson on how to multiply matrices. Now, you may be asking, what are even matrices and what does it mean to multiply them? Well, a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers, symbols, or expressions arranged in rows or columns. They are also commonly written in box brackets. Therefore, matrix multiplication is a binary operation that produces a matrix from two other matrices. Before performing the binary operations, it is important to understand the requirements that the matrices must follow in order to multiply. A matrix is defined by the number of rows multiplied by the number of columns. Now, for the two matrices to multiply, the column of matrix A, or the first matrix, must be equivalent to the number of rows of matrix B, the second matrix. As you can see in the image, the first matrix is a 2 by 3, representing 2 rows and 3 columns. The second matrix is a 3 by 4, symbolizing that it has 3 rows and 4 columns. As you can see, the number of columns in matrix A are equivalent to the number of rows in matrix B, therefore becoming a valid operation that can be further multiplied. Simply put, the inner numbers must be the same. The outer numbers, in this case 2 and 4, represent the rows and columns of the product matrix. The product matrix would be a 2 by 4. Now, onto the first problem. As you can see, the first matrix is a 2 by 3 and the second matrix is a 3 by 2. The inner numbers are the same and therefore making it valid. From this information, you can also conclude that the product would be a 2 by 2 matrix. You may wonder, where do you start when it comes to multiplying? Well, it goes in a certain order and pattern. The values of the first row of matrix A will multiply with the values in the first column of matrix B. This means that the value on the top left would be 8 times negative 5, plus 1 times 0, plus 2 times negative 11. The value on the top right would be 8 times 1, plus 1 times 2, plus 2 times 7. The value on the bottom left would be negative 5 times negative 5, plus 6 times 0, plus 7 times negative 11. The value on the bottom right would be negative 5 times 1, plus 8 times 2, plus 7 times 7. Although it may seem confusing, more practice allows you to see the basic pattern. Once you simplify that, the value on the top right would be 24, the value on the top left would be negative 62, the value on the bottom right would be 56, and the value on the bottom left would be negative 52, which leaves you with the final answer. Problem number 2 multiplies a 2 by 2 matrix and a 3 by 3 matrix. Because the inner values are not equivalent, which is a 2 and a 3, the operation is automatically invalid and cannot be further multiplied. That is it for my presentation. Thank you for listening.